Hello, welcome to this watercolour demonstration. My name's Bill Lupton. I'm painting a scene in the Lake District. Well, I've wet just the sky area at the moment down to the waterline, and I'm really dropping in some very wet greys to let it fall and create a misty look. And then I'm adding a nice bright colour into that horizon line and over the mountains as well, so I'll get some colour in there. And while that area is still wet, I'm going in with a little more dark at the top and allowing it to run down. It just gives the paint a little bit extra depth in the sky area. I'm using horizontal strokes now in the same colour as the sky just to paint the water. To create wind lines in the water while it's still damp, I put an almost dry brush across there in horizontal strokes, and it pulls paint out and creates those nice white reflected areas. Time to move on to those distant mountains. I'm going to use a warm colour in there at the moment, but then I'll add some cool blue just to cool it down a little. Now I'm starting to come forward. I'm adding strength to the colour in each layer of these mountains now. I have to allow each layer to dry before I move on to the next row of mountains. You can see now it's getting stronger and richer all the time. These are very strong colours now, some greens and browns and a little Payne's grey, just to give it a little more texture than those in the distance. I'm also going to put a line of dark paint along where the mountains meet the water, because there it would be wet. I'm using a small flat brush now just to stab in some trees on this left-hand bank. There are various shades of greens and a little bit of warm brown added in there occasionally just to give it a variety. There is quite a few of these trees and they are different shapes and sizes and different angles, so the variety is important. Okay, I've just put in an impression of bushes and things beneath those trees. What I want to do now is, using a stronger paint, give the impression of rocks and things on the bank in front of those trees. Well, now I've moved on to the sandbank, using the same brush, just putting in some warm browns and some cool greens and a variety of darks to make it look varied in terms of colour. And then I use a very dark colours to add some rocks and detail in there, as you can see. Using some real loose strokes now, but strong colours, still adding detail to this foreground area. With a quite dark paint and flat brush now, I just want to paint some reflections in the water of those mountains that are closer to us. We could finish there, but what I've decided to do, I'm not too happy with the sky, so I've decided to strengthen it. I've wet the sky area. You can see the line of puddle of water at the bottom where I've wet. What I'm doing now is adding a mixture of alizarin crimson and Payne's grey and creating some quite dark cloud. I just think it looks more dramatic. Hope you agree. Dabbing with a piece of tissue is a common technique used in watercolour just to create the effect of some nice light cloud. Well, there's the finished painting. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration. Don't forget, if you get a chance to visit my website, there are some immediately downloadable painting guides, painting kits, and I also do courses and holidays. I'm also on Facebook if you'd like to get in touch. Once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.